We're back. Blake bought a planter. Now we got to work on it.
Oh man, should have charged my batteries. It might work though.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
You fail to plant, you're gonna fail.
All right, so what we got here is a 16 row 30 1725 John Deere planter, individual hoppers, if you can't tell. This is adding to our arsenal because Blake, fun fact, new news, Blake picked up 900 more acres, and somebody's calling me. It's ruining the video. So now we got to take all these lovely closing wheels off that people love. Well, at least the twisters they like. And we're going back with these smooth cast irons. We're gonna put them across all 16 rows times 2. That's 32. So here we go. First day back, full stand farms. Just like last year, working on plants.
Turning wrenches.
Yep, we're not frost seeding, we're turning wrenches.
Turning wrenches.
Y'all stay tuned. All right, one of them's reverse thread, the left side. The other one's just regular.
Regular thread.
So Blake's gonna go down and do all the reverse thread, and I'm gonna do all the regular, so we ain't constantly swapping around on the switch. It was his idea, not mine, but it was a great idea. Well, we got all the closing wheels off. Now we're going back with the cast iron. For those of you that may wonder, most of you probably already know, these cast iron wheels just do a better job for us. We farm, as y'all probably already know, mostly heavy buckshot. Blake managed to pick up more heavy buckshot.
Real heavy.
Real heavy.
But it's been good to us. I mean, what a sweet rig.
Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna go back with the cast iron because I've had better luck with them on my planters. They just do a better job closing. These rubber wheels, I've never tried the Yetters, but the rubber wheel ones do not close very good for me, and they're just not as durable. You turn around on accident on the end and catch a wing on the turn row on the pad or something, it'll knock them rubbers off sometimes. But anyways, they're just a lot more durable and do a better job. So we're gonna go back with cast, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing, checking disc openers, gauge wheels, and getting the planter running. We don't even know if it runs yet, but we're pretty sure it does.
In the shop, I made this rain.
This one ain't got but one washer.
On the left side?
Yeah.
I don't know why they all like that.
Okay. Whatever you say, boss. The washer and bushing ratio does not make sense to me either.
The what?
The washer going in before the bushing does not make sense either.
How about the bushing went in before the washer?
It's got to.
Yeah.
There's no way it doesn't. But I'd be wrong because they're all the opposite. All the ones that we took off, the bushing's in, then the washer.
Yeah. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I just thought the bushing would sit in the hole, but it don't.
Yeah, I kind of thought so.
Learn something new every day.
Does yours like this, or does it just screw into the side of it?
I don't know. I've never taken mine off.
I know that grain drill it just screws on. It ain't got no nut.
Yeah.
My Uncle Whit say anything to you yesterday?
Huh?
My Uncle Whit say anything to you yesterday?
Yeah, we talked a little bit. Nothing important.
Say anything good?
No.
I talked to him. He said, I said, how's it going? He said, everything jelly but the jar.
Come on. Let's go on 2 there.
Damn, I ain't done before.
Yeah.
I thought I'd done 8 by now.
Oh, see if I can. You tired yet?
Oh yeah,
Pretty good.
that got me pretty good.
It's like 2 days. This first day back, we're a little out of shape. All that sitting around eating little Debbie's and deer hunting.
I ain't eating no little Debbie.
You didn't eat one little Debbie this winter.
I mean, I may make one Christmas tree, but that's no. My sister made a Christmas tree cake dessert for Christmas. I ate pretty much that whole thing.
Truth's coming out.
Yeah.
Truth's coming out. Anyways, we got these on. They're on now. All the way down. All 32 of them. Look good. They're gonna close like it's nobody's business now. Whew. On to the next thing.
All right, a little planter service on your disc openers. You want to make sure that they're shimmed correctly, according to what we think is right, and we haven't confirmed. But this is what we've done in the past. If your disc openers are shimmed properly, you take a business card, piece of paper, business card that thick, you stick it between the disc openers until it stops. On the top side and the bottom. Oh, hold the cam. Oh. You take a tape measure and you measure that distance. I'm gonna try to get my fingers out of the way. That's 2.5. So, according to what we think is right, then these disc openers are shimmed properly. So this is ready to plant with. If they're not, you gotta take a gauge wheel off and get the disc opener off and move some shims around to get it to that measurement. Otherwise, you're gonna have inconsistent planting seed depth and stuff with your disc openers not being shimmed properly. So, Tech Tip Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. I was questioning. Be better if it was Tuesday.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so we want the contact to be about 2.5 to 3 inches. I mean, it's kind of a specific number, but we're just getting ballpark. But
before you take that measurement, if your planter's been sitting a while, get you a pair of gloves and roll your disc opener. See all that crap falling out? Roll it a few times and get all that loose junk that's been sitting in there all winter out, because we just measured some down there and it changed the measurement. So that way you're not getting inconsistent reading. So.
Also, a tip we just got given is John Deere disc openers, the bearing in them is not dead center of the disc opener, so there is a chance that if you roll it and check that distance, it can be different in one spot to the other. So you may want to check it 2 or 3 times in 2 or 3 different spots to get a ballpark. It ain't got to be exact, but we just like to get as close as we can, because this is where the whole crop starts right here, so we're trying to get it right the first time.
Yeah, go show them the measurement on the disc opener that's on that tailgate.
Another tip on this Tech Tip Wednesday, as Blake likes to call it, is your disc openers. This is on a John Deere planter, and I got a Delta Precisions planter. It's the same. They're the same disc openers. I think it's the same for most all disc openers. You want it to be from this end to this end 15 inches. I think that's how they come out of the box brand new, is 15 inches. I'm told, and we have always changed them, if they get below about 14.5 if they get to 14 inches, we're going to replace that disc opener. So we're just going to kind of get a little measurement here and try to get it as far, the biggest spread we can get, and that's 15 inches. 15. So We're just checking the wear and tear, making sure everything is adjusted correctly so that we can get the best trench for our seed to fall in this spring when we go to planting, so that hopefully we can't control much in farming, weather or prices or yield to some degree, but we can kind of control this. So we're just trying to take something and close that gap of things we can't control. Also, these gauge wheels, you want them barely touching your disc opener right here. When you spin them, of course this one's been sitting up for a couple years, so everything's a little stove up, but you just want it to barely be touching that disc opener as it's going through the field. If it's too tight, you need to take your wrench. You can get I think it's a 15/16 and get a crescent wrench or something, and loosen this bolt right here, and then twist this. It works as a shim, and twist it in or out, and it'll pull that gauge wheel closer or further away from your disc opener. Most everybody watching this probably knows all this information, but maybe somebody doesn't and they learn something. So,
And if you don't,
Blake's saying something. Hang on.
and if you know something that we don't, let us know. Because if we're doing something wrong, we need to know now.
Yeah, we are no experts. We're just doing what we have learned in some classes we've taken of, you know, row crop stuff, and John Deere has planter clinics and stuff like that, and we look it up. So if you know something we don't, let us know so that we'll do a better job next time.
I need my hands.
What we got here is a gauge wheel adjustment.
Extremely too tight.
See, he's picking up and spinning it, and it's not going back down. So what you want to do is loosen this bolt and then put a crescent wrench here and twist it in or out. I can't remember which way, and it'll loosen and tighten it off of there.
This ain't nowhere to put stuff on a planter.
No. You ain't catching the square.
Loosen it up too much. No, I didn't do nothing to it. Let's see here.
Stiff.
Yeah.
I need to grease it first.
I don't know. This may not. May need a new bushing.
Okay. So the first one we had some trouble with, it was some more problems. So you never really got a final result. But here's what we do here. He's got it loose. We're gonna take this. So go left or right to tighten it or loosen it.
Oh, you need to go to the right.
Oh my Lanta. To loosen it, it goes in and pushes that bushing in and brings this whole arm out.
Yeah.
And we're a little tight here.
Give it one more twist. Oh, here, let me get it.
Try and do it one-handed. We're gonna push it out a little bit.
Right there. And then you tighten this back up. I'm gonna get out there and get a snatch on it.
Now you got free flow.
Free, and it falls back to where it goes.
But it's still touching.
Yeah, and it's still on the, you can still make a good contact with the disc opener to help keep any debris, mud, any of that kind of crap out. So, that's the way we like them.
That's a little snug.
That's a little taut.
Next on the agenda, we gotta get this wiring harness from back here to up here. Deja vu.
It's probably a good idea at least once a year. Take your battery cover off and blow all the insides of this out. You can see all the crap that was in ours. I mean, look at all that. Cotton stalks and all kind of stuff. The guy who owned the tractor before us was a cotton farmer. But I'm fixing to run a wiring harness up through here. So it's always good to have a clean working surface. Sorry about that. It's always good to have a man needs a magnetic tool box. Without question, ladies. That's a good Father's Day gift for your man. Magnetic tool tray or a swivel. Every man needs a swivel for an impact.
We got one here. There's another one way up in there. I'm gonna see if I can get it. Where am I at? I got it.
You got the old one.
Oh.
You need a new one.
Where's it at?
It's right above it. There you go. Pink. Pink.
He paints the day.
Squeeze. Whoa. Come on, you ought to be able to loop around on that one.
No!
Get him. You got it. You got it or not?
Yeah, I got it.
Pull it.
Hang on, gosh dang it. Somebody's just cut my arm in half.
We gotta get it to where this fuse is out there too.
Whew.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Gosh dog it. Well, I don't want to rip it. It's way too tight to be pulling.
Hold on. Oh, I know what it is. It's just that gum.
It's the fuse.
Ah, there you go.
All right.
Oh, hey, oh yeah.
That's it.
That's all we need.
That's all I need. That's all I no, I can't get to it.
Pull it. You got to pull it. Come on.
Oh,
see it. As easy as you can. Oh, we got some zip ties.
I ain't got no zip tie.
I ain't either. We're gonna have to get some.
Well, that means we don't have no zip tie.
I'm gonna have to zip tie to these others.
Woo! There it is.
Good to tell you.
Let's watch Blake get out of here. Y'all want to watch this?
This is how you got to get out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. That son gonna ate my arm up.
Yeah, John Deere, man, it'd be great if y'all just put this harness on it before we get it. I mean,
Good Lord.
The cab off and everything. Just put the harness for the John Deere planter on there.
You heard that?
I know they're listening.
I'm gonna shock you.
Oh. Yeah. Got me. Mother of pearl. We're gonna have to change the time in there now.
Yeah, you're gonna reset the clock.
Okay. No. So, just kind of have to lay this up here somewhere, just so we can get to that fuse if it ever has to be blown. I'm just gonna kind of tuck these here. We got to put that on the back side of that.
That's perfect.
Yeah. extra fuse that probably ain't gonna be no good by the time we need it.
No. Here's the other end. Right here. Plug and play. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know that.
That's a phenomenal shop table. I mean, shop chair. Icon, Harbor Freight. Not sponsored. Yeah, I hear it. It's doing something. It's buzzing. The boys are buzzing. Oh yeah.
It'll only fill
Compressor's
the
compressing.
up once the planter is down. It won't send air to them until it hits the ground. I think.
Okay.
I think.
I don't even know if they heard you. I'm just, you know.
Yeah. There's some. This is driving me crazy.
All the stuff everywhere.
Oh yeah, just stuff everywhere.
Yeah, we're going to clean that up.
Go back there and see if that
Clean it
gauge is actually moving.
All right. Yeah. It's slowly airing up. It's like watching paint dry. We have movement. We just got the compressor up and running. Blake's gonna let the planter down and let it send air to this pneumatic downforce on these airbags and see if it's working. So here we go. Yeah, I don't think the air went to him. At least not yet. Nowhere. What's the trouble here?
Well, after talking to a technician, we think the air compressor's weak, which is this right here. Because it won't fill up. That's ugly as sin. I may replace that. But I think we're going to have to take this compressor off and get a new compressor. And that should make all our dreams come true. You know?
I don't know about that.
Yeah. So,
That's why we're not getting any air.
yeah, no air is getting, it's not even producing enough air to fill the bags. So that's where we're gonna start. But, I mean, that should fix it.
That's where we're at. In the process of us taking the compressor off, when we took loose this valve right there, we found that it was plugged up with a lot of trash, so we decided to plug everything back in and test it. And it seems to be airing up much better now, so we might have found the problem. We'll see. It's almost built up the pressure it needs. Blake's finna put the planter down. We're gonna see if it'll throw the air to these bags or not. Stay tuned. Something might blow up. All right. Oh yeah. Bags aired up. It took it. But something's leaking. Well, we've done some diagnosing, working on the air, the pneumatic downforce and the air that goes to the bags on this planter. And you shake it more than once you're playing with it. Anyways, we figured out that the compressor seems to be fine. We're it'd shoot air to the bags and all of a sudden it'd leave, but you couldn't hear it, and we think that we got 6 or 7 bags that are just leaking air and they're no good anymore. This planter's been sitting up for several years. Blake just bought it from somebody that bought it at a sale and didn't even farm. He was just had it in case his son started farming. All that to be said, we think it's just some bags that need to be replaced, so we're gonna go get some in the morning and replace them, and hopefully, I'm pretty sure that's it. I mean, we gotta put a couple seed firmers in there and make sure the airbags will air up, and we'll be through with it. So we'll move on to the next planter. Till tomorrow.